Good morning, guys. These weeks are honestly like flying by now that I'm like thinking about how far along I am and recording the updates, because I do want to have these updates for this baby. I haven't been doing progression photos for this baby, so I'm just like, I need to at least have the weekly updates or bi-weekly updates. I just want to have those memories for her. But I just had my second anatomy scan, just got home from it. I'm out of breath. Oh, and I'm trying to decide which, wow, I look huge in the mirror, which dress for my baby shower that Taylor is throwing for me. So let me know what you guys think. There's this little puff moment going on. I am obsessed with the Selkie dresses. This is like my 6th Selkie dress that I own. I just love the way they fit and they're just so cute. And then I also got this cute one from Free People. It is a little sheer, so I need to get like a slip underneath it, but it fits really nice. It shows the bump. So I'm kind of leaning towards this one because this one, you don't really see the bump. It's just like a poofy. There's this one, and then there was another one I was looking at online. Okay, there we go. This one. So I haven't bought this one yet because I already have 2, and I'm like, do I really need to buy 3? I also don't know how my bump, how big it's gonna be by the time the shower, so I don't know if like this cuts too low and it's gonna hit into my bump because I am carrying kind of high this time. Comment down below what you think. Option 1, option 2, or option 3. I did just get back from my appointment. I had to do a second anatomy scan because the baby was not showing her face in the first one. Here, let's just sit here. I do want to answer a few questions first because I have been getting a lot of questions, and since we upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's hard for me to answer them because by the time we post and then I answer them, it's been a while. So I'm gonna try and answer some of like the most asked questions. One of them being asking why we don't put the kids in the pool until they're a year. It's not necessarily a year, but because Hanson was born in February, it was too cold, and our kids' skin is very sensitive. They're all super prone to getting eczema, and we learned that with Jackson and Landon because they went in the pool a lot and the eczema just got really bad. So I try to wait until later, and a lot of you guys are like, no, you should introduce them sooner so they like it. Trust me, all the kids love the pool. We do bath time, they love bath time. We put them in the shower, they love the shower. And I just saw this TikTok hack where you get the splash table and you put it in the shower, and it's perfect for like if you live somewhere where it snows, like New York or Colorado or wherever, and it's too cold to do like the summer things, but they like, you have a water baby, they love being in the water, is put the splash table in the shower with the warm water. And I'm like, that is genius. And this baby being born in June, it'll just be a year by the time we get to being warm outside to go in the pool again. Everyone's like, it's warm there all the time. Like, it is, but the pool's not warm. The pool is frigid. And then another question is, what prenatal vitamin have I been taking, and if I switched it up or anything. I've been taking Ritual. I think I started with Sutton, but I took it for Hanson for sure, I know that. And then this baby also I'll be taking Ritual. So this is it if you guys don't know. This is the prenatal multivitamin. They just ship it to you. You can sign up for the subscription and all of that. And I do have a 20% off code if you guys want to try them. I really like their, the one thing that I like best about this vitamin is it does not upset my stomach. I get really bad upset stomachs with some of the other vitamins that I've tried, to the point where I have to take the pill at night instead of in the morning just so that I don't feel that way. So, I mean, everybody's different. It might not work for you, but it's definitely worth a try if you are having issues like that with whatever prenatal vitamin you're taking now, or if you think that might be an issue once you start taking a prenatal or anything like that. I definitely recommend trying Ritual. I think the reason that it really helps with not upsetting my stomach is because of their delayed capsules. So I'll leave a little description of it here on the screen, but you don't have to take food, you don't have to eat food while taking them or anything like that because of the way that their capsules are designed. Obviously this baby was not planned, but with all my other babies, I started taking a prenatal like right whenever we started trying. So if you're trying to conceive or if you're pregnant and you're not loving your prenatal vitamin, I definitely recommend trying out Ritual. And I'll leave all the information down in the description for the 20% off code as well, just so that if you guys forget, it's down there. Another big question also was if I've taken my glucose test yet, and I just went to the doctor and he gave me the paperwork to go get it done, and I lost the paperwork. I need to go back and get another one, but I'm supposed to get it done between 24 and 30 weeks, I think. I get it done a little earlier than most, I believe, because I've had it in the past. I always say this wrong, gestational, I think that's the right word, gestational diabetes in the past. And I honestly will not be surprised if I have it this time, because I have been eating so many cookies. Like, I'm not cookies, ice cream, donuts, like, it's insane. I literally weigh, well, I also weighed more. I've gained 14 pounds total, but I weighed more this time when I got pregnant because I hadn't lost all the baby weight. I was only 6 months postpartum. I weigh now what I weighed giving birth to Hanson. So I'm just like, and I can't stop myself. It's like I want all the cookies and cakes, and I'm like, you know what? This is my last time being pregnant. I'm going to indulge, and I'm going to just like let myself have it. You know, it's funny because with Hanson I didn't have any cravings like that. Like, I was honestly, I feel like I had food aversions. I feel like I said this last time, but this time I want to eat everything all the time. Berries. I'm not a fruits person. I don't normally just eat a lot of fruit. Like, I want to eat fruits, everything. So anyways, this is the baby. She printed us off so many ultrasounds this time. We got the 3D image and she was actually showing her face, barely, but she was showing her face. We got a cutie little photo of her hand here. You can see it. She puts her hands in her face all the time. Wow, it's still weird saying she, like, still so weird. So this is her here with her hand in her face. Oh, she's so cute. I feel like I always see the 3D ultrasounds a lot later with the boys, so they're a little chubbier. So I'm like, oh, this girl, I'm eating all these cookies and she's not even getting thicker. But this is my favorite one, the cute little profile. She just looks so cute. And it's funny how you can like actually see what a baby looks like now, because they have the 3D and the 4D ultrasounds, which are pretty accurate at, obviously there's a bunch of like stuff in there and they kind of look a little morphed, but you can get a good idea of like what they look like. So I'll be getting my glucose test done probably next week or the week after that. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. You guys love whenever I show like what size the baby is like in an animal or something like that. So I want to show you guys real quick. And a lot of you guys asked what app I use to see like what size the baby is in an animal and stuff, and I use Pregnancy Plus. So right now we got this little bunny in here. Look at this. Wow, so crazy. I cannot believe, I still can't believe I'm pregnant again. Her heart rate was 135, so I feel like I've broken that myth of like having the higher heart rate for a girl. All my baby's heart rates were like in the 120s, between 120s, 130s, 140s, you know. I never, maybe in the beginning they were like 160s, but they always slow down. I think we've broken that myth for the gender, for my baby at least. A lot of people say that's like the most accurate one. So whenever she was measuring the heart rate, I was expecting it to be like 150s at least, but it wasn't. TMI, but I've already started lactating, like producing colostrum, and I'm curious to know if I like put a few drops into Hanson's bottle, or now he's on a sippy cup, into Hanson's sippy cup, if it'll help with him getting sick so often, because he does, all his brothers are in school, so they bring a lot of germs home. And I do wash their hands, change their clothes immediately, but like there's nothing I can do. There's nothing else I can do. So I'm wondering if maybe that would help, putting in some colostrum into his sippy cup. So maybe I'll try that. And I can feel like my boobs kind of fill up a little bit like now. And it's so funny because one of my first symptoms, I remember being like, oh wow, my boob is tingling. Like it's like tingling like how it would if I was producing milk. And I literally, that was like 2 weeks before I tested, or like a week before I tested. And I remember being like, oh no, I wonder if that's what this means. And then I was like, no, it's just like still getting out whatever was in there. We are officially 4 months left. Is it 4 months? Let's see. So about 4 months and a week away from my due date, which is so exciting. I cannot wait. I'm trying to enjoy this pregnancy because it is my last with Hanson. It was so enjoyable. One, I hadn't had a baby in 3.5 years, so like I had time to like heal, relax, let my body like get back to how, you know, I worked out a lot after Sutton. I got into really good shape, and I felt like that really helped a lot with Hanson's pregnancy, because it was a really, really good pregnancy. This one's obviously a little bit harder on me. One, I'm taking care of a baby while being pregnant, and 3 children. Luckily they're all the older 3 are in school, so I just have one at home with me, and he's an angel baby, so I got very lucky with that as well. But I'm just trying to enjoy this pregnancy like I did Hanson's, because I do know that this will be my last. Well, as you guys know, we talked about it. If you guys missed the pregnancy Q&A, I'll just re-update you here, but he will be getting snipped and we decided actually to wait till after the baby's born for him to be snipped, because I physically cannot reach down into Hanson's crib anymore. I cannot reach down and put him to bed. He's been putting him to bed every night. I can get him out of bed because he stands up and I can grab him, but I tried to put him down the other night and I was like holding onto his sleep sack and like lowering him down because I just could not get him into the crib with my belly getting so big. The itching has slowed down, which is great, and I think I mentioned this in my last video, but I don't have that thing that you could get with the itching that's like very dangerous. I don't have that. We did all the blood work for it, and so the itching has slowed down a lot. And I think what's been helping is every time I usually only exfoliate like my skin maybe once a week. Whenever I do like my hair washing day, I do like that full, you know, shower. Whereas like whenever I take a shower on not hair washing days, I don't exfoliate and shave and all of that every single time. So I have been trying to exfoliate every time that I go in, like with my sponge, and just like, because it's mainly my legs, and just like scrub it and then make sure I put lotion on after. And I really think that's been helping, because the itching has gone down a lot. I also got new sheets because I was like, maybe it's my sheets. And maybe, I don't know if it was or not, but it's gotten a lot better. The only other thing that's been a little bit concerning to me is my eyesight is getting worse too. So with, I got LASIK done before I had any kids, and with each pregnancy, just like the pressure of the pregnancy, all of that, it's changed a lot in my eyes. I got through Jackson and Landon's pregnancy without any problems. I could still see 20/20 after theirs, but after Sutton, my eyesight started to start just getting worse. And then I got glasses before Hanson, before I got pregnant with him, I believe, or shortly after I got pregnant, I can't remember. And my eyesight was like a -1 in both, so I can't see far, I can see up close. So it's not that bad, but before I had any kids, my eyesight was like -4.75, so it was like way worse. But after this baby, I do want to get LASIK again, because I can tell it just keeps getting worse. Even with my glasses on now with the -1, I can tell I'm gonna need to go back, and it's probably like -1.25 now or something. It's just slowly like getting worse. And after you've had LASIK, you cannot put contacts back in your eyes. I only put contacts in whenever I'm like getting dressed up and going out or something like that. I just cannot wear contacts. It bugs me so much. So I will be getting LASIK again after this baby. There is quite a bit of a recovery time, so probably like a year after she's born, I'll start looking into that. But that is another thing that's been just bothersome with pregnancy. There's a lot of bothersome things, but that is one of the big ones. But that is basically it. I did get a few more things for baby girl, so I'll show you guys it over here. So I got her some bibs, and I just did the muslin ones. I feel like they absorb milk really well, and I usually don't like snap it onto them unless they're eating like real food. I just fold it in half and I tuck it up under their chin while they're drinking, like either breastfeeding or bottle feeding, whichever one, because they do still like kind of leak out milk once your letdown comes in. So I got that, and then I decided to I have the white burp cloths. I decided to get some pink ones, because when else am I gonna be able to buy pink? And then this just cute little outfit set. Ooh, so cute. And now I'm done. That's basically it. I don't need to buy anything else. I have the Doona from Hanson's. I do need to get Hanson the next up car seat. He's still fine in the Doona for now, but he is getting pretty long pretty quick. I think he's like 5 or 6 inches away from needing to be out of the Doona. So I need to decide like which next car seat I'm gonna get. So if you guys have any recommendations, I've been seeing that swivel one everywhere, all over TikTok, the one that just like back and forth. So let me know if that's good, if you have that one, or if you have a better idea. I like thin car seats though, because they take up so much room in the car already. So that's concerning because it does look a bit thick. But anyways, don't forget to check out Ritual. I will leave the link down below for you guys. 20% off KKBabyJ20. Just try it out, see if you like it. It's really helped me personally with not feeling nauseous after taking it. So, and that's a big thing for me. That's the worst feeling in the entire world, is feeling nauseous. Let me show my belly bump because I feel like I only showed it for like a half a second. But this is her. She's getting big. Ooh. I do feel like I'm starting to not be so high up here anymore. I feel like she is kind of falling down, and at my first anatomy scan she was sideways, and at this anatomy scan she was head down. So I think that's why I feel a little bit less wide right now and a little less high, is because she's kind of gone head down. So that is good. I mean, I'm gonna get a C-section anyway, so it doesn't really matter if she's head down or not, but obviously it helps. But that is basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye!